We have now joining us Amnish Aggarwal, Head of Research at PL Capital. Amnish, we are in the fag end of the calendar year. What kind of activity do you see? Do you see the index inching upwards to all-time high before we close the year?
I see the index is not very far off from the all-time highs, and usually the activity around this part of the country is actually on the low side. But having said that, I think the outlook remains reasonably optimistic. Very difficult to say what will happen in the next 1 week. But if you look at, say, in the next year, for sure, we are going to make new highs, and I think we expect good returns to come in next year. Very difficult to take what will happen in the next 1 week.
From an earnings point of view, do you see Q3 to be a much better quarter compared to Q2?
You see, Q2 actually had shown some green shoots as the number of stocks with earnings cut. So that had moved with 50% of the gap of 4 5 quarters. And we had seen maybe not much, maybe you can say a percentage and a half kind of increase in the Nifty base. So I think as of now, I think it's a mixed sort of a situation as far as your 3Q is concerned. But having said that, I think definitely things are looking better than what we have seen in the past couple of quarters. So details we will know maybe say in another week or 10 days. But overall, I think the outlook remains optimistic and there is no reason to see that the growth rate which we have seen in the previous quarter will not be sustained. However, one needs to be watchful as the previous quarter earnings were driven by many of the commodity sectors, including steel, cement, oil, and gas. How the sector will behave in the current quarter, I think that is something to watch out for.
Right, Amnish. Amnish, what about give us your take with regard to IT and how you see IT play out, because that's a cycle which has made a move. Is it an early move and therefore should one participate, or should one now be cautious and hold back and wait for the numbers to start to play through?
See, IT has been on the sideline for quite some time, buying a few stocks, and the main problem there is that the numbers have not been released and markets expecting them to be. Now, if you look at the current context, I think we have seen in the last couple of days markets showing positive momentum as far as IT is concerned. Because first of all, if you look at the yearly returns, the stocks have not done any gaps. That is one. And there could be some catch-up rally for balancing the markets. The second is that in terms of multiples and all, the stock is not very expensive, but the issue has been that it lacked the triggers. So in the near term, maybe say some catch-up can't be ruled out. But having said that, there has to be much more visibility over the medium term for the sector to actually start performing from the current levels.